It was disgusting. So I think that this is kind of like the Croco situation where Croco has been making Vi work even if she has been finding some losses here or there outside of that permaban status that we did see in the previous season.
This is where they could have taken Azir Varus and then taken Poppy on 3. Maybe they're concerned about Poppy being taken away as a support pick, but yeah. It is going to be that Taliyah Vi though, which is a really strong combo together. Maybe they're scared. I kind of feel like the front to back of the DM Freaks composition feels better, honestly.
Yeah.
With this Azir, with the Sivir. They are going to go for that Cho'Gath as well. It's going to be a super tank. You have a bulkier front line for the DM Freaks. Ground, the fact that the gank comes in, and you can gank, you can be very punishing there.
Lucid realizing that walk towards Pyoshik might be the plan, but Showmaker's just going to walk on over himself. That's going to push the Poppy away, and the Raptors are going to be started here, as Pyoshik does make his way in, doesn't find the stun with the heroic charge. It's the seismic shove on it too! And oh god, we were saying they need to get a good start, and this is what it looks like! As Lucid gets the big old shield, it's not quite enough. Another auto will do it though, and that is a 2-for-1 in favor of DK. In the meantime, there is another battle towards the bottom side as Life is taking a fair bit of damage. The Blighted Quiver stacks the flash forward. Aiming really wants to make it only 5 kills away from 2.5k. But he's not going to quite get it there.
A little bit beaten up on.
He is using his health bar as a resource, ladies and gentlemen. And by that, I mean he's just being pummeled under the turret over and over again.
Yeah.
Beryl?
Not really any recourse at the moment.
Beryl's holding the minions so that DuDu not going to be able to deal with this. Chains of Corruption comes in. It's oh no, they just take a pot shot. There it is. The duo kill has never looked so easy underneath this turret. Life hands really effectively. He's got 2 belts. Yeah, let's have a look at this again. Let's observe where the counterplay is going to come from.
It just isn't. You know, Beryl did a great job setting up the route, so they can't miss the follow-up route.
No, the maniacal giggle out of my boy Beryl. And yeah, he's now under an inner turret. It's all right. Keeper's Verdict going to come on through here. Says goodbye to the Scion as he teleports back to the turret. Okay. He wants to deal with this wave so he doesn't lose the turret, but he might be in trouble here. Life is taking so much damage though.
My only concern is that DNF haven't typically been a turnaroundy team. They've been a win early on and then...
All right. Oh man, that was so sick, but still, it is aiming falling down. And
they just hate this Cho'Gath.
Yeah. Just making sure they keep him supervisated, as you would say. Here on this top side, as the Bolt Breaker comes on in, and it's a little bit of a Cho'Gath breaker, as Seismic Shove goes a little bit wide. It is Bully the top lane today, as the Zombie Scion should be able to at least deal with these minions. Beryl as well has a lot of ability to go fast. Shirelia's is done. He's also got the Mantrid Inspire as well. Chains of Corruption is going to fly on forward. Does get a snare. Seismic Shove comes down as well. And there goes the Cho'Gath. He's supposed to be tanky, but it doesn't quite work out that way as Life is going to get taken out. And Pyoshik says, that's enough! And something like that you have to do sometimes. Zerk just able to press these buttons, get a little bit of value as Bulldog going forward. Chains of Corruption comes down yet again as aiming avoids the Magnet Storm gorgeously here. Beryl is going to stun up DuDu there on the side as well, or at least snare him. As Shiu just holding on to that front line. Roar of the Slayer comes in, Lucid gets the knockback on the Vault Breaker, and down goes Bulldog. Couldn't even use his ult, didn't find the time. There's a knock up on DuDu as well, but DK looks like they can kind of do no wrong here in this game.
And DNF just not able to connect onto the right target. You saw that attempt to come in.
All right, unstoppable onslaught. Flash out there from Pyoshik. Not able to play the baseball as, oh no. Seismic Shove collects DuDu and he's dead once again. The Keeper's Verdict is in. Gravitating to this pick quite a lot. Here in the LCK there's another Vault Breaker onto Pyoshik, not able to actually press W, and I don't know whether he'll really have too much of an opportunity as the Blight not actually going to get popped there, and Lucid is in a bit of trouble. Blastcone gets Pyoshik out of there, and the Vault Breaker is going to pull Lucid away, and I guess he just walks out. I don't know.
It's insane that he managed to get out of that. He was just steal these.
Yeah, Showmaker comes over. Is it even really a steal? As both junglers are just standing in front of this Otacon, the wall is going to get put up, and Pyosik is potentially on the wrong side of it. The Keeper's Verdict comes down. He needs to knock away the jungler, but the Unstoppable Onslaught comes in. They do manage to take the Otacon, but at what cost, ladies and gentlemen? And maybe it's just the lives of all of them. DuDu gonna go down. Bulldog finds the shuffle, but the Sun Disc just gets torn up, and there is the ace, and it's clean from DK.
Try and fight them there, but the problem is Dragon Soul is up in 15 and they're trying to, they're in a rough spot.
They are a little bit split.
Yeah.
Life has taken 50% of his health bar just from a Q out of aiming. DuDu does find his way in, and this is Infernal Soul point. And so we were talking about, you know, the Varus 5-1 and 5, looking for his 6th kill to hit 2.5k. If he gets this Infernal Soul, that's going to feel even more dangerous.
DuDu has to send a flash gobble. It's the only way.
Yep. What it has to be. Look at Shu's health bar. It is really too much. It's a bit ostentatious, to be honest. It's just really large. They do manage to shove him against the wall. Life is, I don't know where he's going.
Wait, they can get it.
Defecting. And that is going to be the dragon stolen away. But the Rel is also dead. They do manage to get the wall slam there as Pyosik taking so much damage. But so is Shu, just flashes away. In the end, the cease and desist comes through as the shuffle is going to be used to get rid of Lucid Berserker though. And that's aiming. 2.5k kills, and he's going to look to augment that with perhaps even more as Lucid dives forward towards Pyosik. There's a piercing arrow. 2.5k and 1. As DuDu's teleporting out, he wants nothing more of this game. There's the shove to get him out of the teleport. You ain't going anywhere, buddy, and we're going to get the zoom.
I don't think I just don't think he can contest the Baron.
Well, DuDu is also a Void monster, so they're going to look to take him down first. That is the first option.
Quick end or slow end? That's the question for DNF.
Yep. As Lucid, they're just wanting to start off this fight. And look at this. The pick is just so devastating. At least Life is able to get himself out with the crash down. But they're using that to get themselves away from this Baron pit. And yeah, they've already invested.
Ow.
There's one control ward. Actually, there's another one. DuDu does have one that he's bringing from base, but the Unstoppable Onslaught. Bulldog, that's some quick little footsteps there, but not able to get out of the way of everything, and the Seismic Shove hits on both solo lanes.
0-7-0 right now on this Cho'Gath. He is not a tank, not in any way, shape, or form.
That's face check. There we go. Well, Shattering Strike is going to come on through there. Showmaker doing a lot of damage. He's got a death cap. Okay, that's probably why.
This isn't the best of one, so maybe they just... this is called the Nexus sack.
Yeah. Sack Nexus for maybe keep Nexus next game. As Showmaker able to avoid the Keeper's Verdict. And Pyosik can at least recharge that health bar momentarily. Beryl just having fun in the bouncy castle. As DNF underneath these Nexus turrets. In goes Lucid, the Seismic Shove onto the entire team! And you blink, and 3 of them are dead. Bulldog gonna go down immediately afterwards as aiming all of the kills in the universe. He might hit 3k today as he picks up a triple here. Nexus turrets go down as well, and DK, yeah, they obliterate DNF here in game number 1.
Not even close.